Hey guys, are you looking for the best no annual fee credit cards for beginners here in 2022? That's what we're gonna be talking about today. Talk about 5 of my favorite credit cards, even a bonus credit card if you're looking for a credit card to use to actually build up your credit so that you can get better credit card further down the road. So first off, we're gonna go into the Wells Fargo credit card. It is one that gives you 2% cash back on all categories. So what this means is no matter what you buy, whether it be gas, whether it be your phone bill or your favorite cereal, no matter what it is that you're buying, you're gonna be consistently getting that 2% beautiful cashback rewards. This card also has an intro offer where you will get $200 back after spending $1,000 in the first 3 months. Now what that just means is all you have to do is go and spend your money on this credit card rather than another credit card for the next 3 months in order to bring it up to that $1,000 and just spending it on things that you're already buying. Also, this credit card does offer a 0% APR for the first 15 months. What that means is if you have any sort of balance on this credit card within that first 15 months, you're actually gonna pay 0% interest, which means you can carry over a balance if you needed to. I wouldn't suggest carrying over a balance. I would suggest paying that balance off every single month, but if there was a reason why you needed to, you could do so within the first 15 months without incurring any interest. Now, the downside or the cons of this card is gonna be that there are other credit cards that are gonna have better options for you when it comes to cash back for specific categories. So because this one only goes up to 2% cash back, there are other credit cards that in specific categories, you could get back 5% in those categories during certain quarters of the year. Those cards do get a little confusing sometimes, so this makes it an extremely simple credit card. However, those other cash back cards are something we're gonna be talking about here in just a few minutes. So next up, we're gonna have the Citi Double Cashback Card. One huge benefit of the Citi Double Cashback Card is it does allow for balance transfer. So if you did need to consolidate some debt within a particular credit card, you could use the Citi Double Cashback Card to do so. The balance transfer is gonna give you 18 months, 0% interest, as mentioned on the Wells Fargo card. However, this one is 18 months and you're able to do a balance transfer with this one. And that means you're gonna pay no interest within that first 18 months. Again, I wouldn't suggest carrying over a balance, but if there was a reason why you needed to, this would be a credit card you could do so. Now, this credit card is extremely unique in the sense that you are gonna get 1% cash back on all of your purchases. You'll also receive 1% cash back when you pay for all of your purchases. So what this means is you go and you buy the new iPhone. Now you've gotten 1% on that iPhone. Now, when you go to pay your credit card off and you pay off the balance for that cell phone, now you got an additional 1%. Now, there are some cons with the Citi Double Cashback Card, and those are, one, that this credit card does not have any sort of higher rewards rate. The 2% is gonna be the highest that you can receive. There's no intro offer that's gonna give you any sort of money for having the card itself. And on top of that, it is something that you have to have $25 in rewards before you're able to use any of that rewards that you've received. So if you're wanting to just be able to use rewards no matter how much or how little you have, then you may not want to look into the Citi Double Cashback rewards card. However, don't give up hope. Here comes our number 3 option for an amazing credit card for you if you're looking for a no annual fee. And if you're liking this video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. So the Discover It Cashback card does come with some really interesting perks. This card is actually gonna give you 5% on certain categories. Now, these categories are gonna be rotating, which means every single quarter, it's most likely gonna be a different category, and you're gonna have to activate that category in order to be able to receive the 5% cash back. However, with this card, you can make that 5% cash back on up to $1,500 in purchases every single quarter. And everything else is gonna earn you 1%. This isn't a bad credit card if you're just looking for a card to be be able to use for everyday purchases and not really put any sort of huge purchases on this credit card, as it does have the max of $1,500 per quarter. Now, what makes the Discover It Cashback unique in its structure for rewards, it actually has what it calls unlimited cashback match. And what that means is within the first year of you having this credit card, you're actually going to receive all of the money back that you had received in your cashback rewards. So this is a huge perk. Now, the cons of this card is you do have to remember to activate your bonus category every single quarter. So once every 3 months, you're gonna need to log into the app and tell it which category you wanna be using to make sure to activate that category for the 5% cashback. Now, that's very easy to be able to do. However, if you're also wanting a card that you're able to receive more cash back and not have the limit of $1,500 per quarter, then maybe this card isn't the right one for you. Now, let's move on to our next card, which is card number 4, which is the Chase Freedom Flex. Now, for this card, it is going to be very similar to the Discover It credit card, and it's gonna have the 5% rotating categories. Some of those categories don't actually rotate, and some of them do every quarter. Plus, with this, you're gonna have a generous bonus as well when you sign up for it. You just go to the Chase website and look up Chase Freedom Flex card just to see what the accurate current bonus is for this. Now, on top of that, it also gives you 5% back on any sort of travel that has been booked through Chase. It'll also give you 3% cash back on restaurants and drugstores and 1% back on everything else. As well, this card does have a 0% APR when you first get the card. The cons of this card are much as the cons of the Discover It card, and that is the rotating categories. You do need to activate those every single quarter, and some of the categories that they are rotating to are not always that most of us are spending the most money on. So they've started rotating to categories that are a little cheaper and that maybe you won't get as much cash back from. However, this still is a really good option for you if you're looking to be able to get some of that beautiful 5% cash back. Now, last but certainly not least is the Bank of America Travel Rewards credit card. Now, if you're not looking for a travel card, this probably isn't the best fit for you. However, if you are looking for a travel rewards card, this one has no annual fee, which is a great perk for a travel card. Now, the benefit of this card is it actually has a very broad definition of what is travel, and it includes not just airlines, but hotels and car rentals. It also includes campgrounds, zoos, and amusement parks, to name just a few of the different options that this card is gonna have for you to be able to use that 1.5% rewards. The cons of this card is while points are worth a penny a piece, when redeemed against travel purchases, they're worth only a little over a half a cent when redeemed for cash. So whatever you do, don't redeem these for cash. It's not a good idea. If you're gonna use this card, make sure to use it for travel. Now, if after going through all of these, you say to me, Zach, these are great credit cards, I really like them, they look amazing, but I'm not able to be approved for them because I don't have good enough credit yet. Well, a good option for you may be a Discover It secured credit card. Now, this is a credit building credit card. And what that means is you don't have to really have any sort of credit in order to be able to be approved for this credit card. You'll go to their website, you'll apply for the Discover It secured credit card, and what will happen is you will give them, let's say, $200 to $300, and this will then become your credit with them. You'll give them that money, and they will use that money for you to then be able to start making purchases on this credit card, and your credit limit will either be that $200 or the $300 that you gave them. And then you're gonna be able to build credit, and within 3-6 months, you'll have enough credit to then be able to apply for your next credit card. This is a great option if you're needing to initially build some of that credit. Now, if this video helped you in being able to figure out the best credit cards that have no annual fees, then go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.